What if a stylus could work as easily as your everyday writing and drawing tools while offering advanced digital features like flip to erase, perfect palm rejection, hover, zoom, and more without ever needing batteries, buttons, or even a Bluetooth connection? Meet Flip, the stylus that is as easy to use as the pencil you grew up with. Flip uses an incredibly simple and unique method of communicating with any Apple device, so you can write on your iPad or iPhone just like you would with a pen and paper, making Flip the most intuitive digital note-taking stylus ever developed. It's also a very powerful tool that digital artists will love. With Flip's interchangeable magnetic tips, the artist in you will be inspired to draw, sketch, and paint in all your favorite apps. In the past, advanced smart stylus features like flip to erase, palm rejection, and others have required complex electronics. To improve upon this, we've powered Flip with magnetics. Our rare earth magnets produce an exact invisible magnetic field that is always on, just like the Earth's magnetic field. Flip's patented software algorithms, developed by our software partner WideVantage, use the hardware already in your device to sense and detect Flip's magnetic field and determine the precise location and orientation of the stylus, so our palm rejection, flip to erase, and other features work perfectly. Want to erase? Flip knows. Just flip it over and your Flip is now an eraser. Want to rest your palm on the screen while using the stylus? Flip knows. Since we know the exact location of the stylus, we can perfectly reject any other object touching the screen. Want to hover and then zoom in to generate more detail? Flip knows. Just enable the hover functionality and we can even detect the stylus while it is still in the air. Want to take notes in a class or meeting, but don't want to re-enter your password and reconnect your Bluetooth stylus every time your iPad wakes up again? Flip knows. We sense when you stop writing and automatically dim your screen to help save power, and then instantly turn your screen back on when you are ready to make your next note. Flip comes with a free, easy-to-use note-taking and drawing app called Flip Notes. We also know many of our backers already have their favorite apps, so we've developed an app developers kit that allows any note-taking or drawing app to quickly integrate Flip's features into their apps. We've already engaged with several popular apps and will be happy to keep adding to the list. Just let us know your favorite apps and we will work with them. In addition to note-taking and drawing, our software partner is developing fun educational learning apps for kids that can be activated by Flip. These apps will be available on the iTunes Store. This is our third Kickstarter project, and we love that our backers continue to drive our innovation. Thank you for allowing us to turn your ideas into products. Flip by LinkTech. Smart, intuitive, simple. We can't wait to see what you create with your Flip.
Is your drinking water safe? Recent studies have found water contamination is a much more serious issue than previously thought, and governments around the world have failed to take adequate measures to ensure water.
Hi, my name is Per. I'm CEO and co-founder of AIRY. AIRY?
AIRY is your personal rainforest. Air pollution in the past. Allergies, asthma, headache. No more. You're living in a rainforest? Okay, then you know what it's like to breathe clean, fresh air. But what about your personal workspace? Your indoor air is actually up to 8 times more polluted than the air you find in a busy street. That is a huge problem. But don't worry, we can fix it. I know what you're thinking. What about those flowers?
Well, these ordinary plants help to keep you alive. You wouldn't be able to live on this planet without them.
They've been around for millions of years before you, and they are still fighting the bad guys like volatile organic compounds by turning them into useful nutrients without any residue.
It's all about filtering and recycling.
You think you need a filter and a power plug to fight off one of the biggest threats to mankind? You feel the need to torture your environment with air fresheners? Air pollution can cause serious illness. AIRY is a one and only plant pot that ventilates the root system in a highly effective and natural way. The results are simply amazing. This has been certified by several leading institutes. You're not sure how to handle a plant? No worries. We have found some really nice guys for you and a water tank with a really cute water level indicator. Believe me, that's your personal guarantee for success. So what are you waiting for? The world is repotting. What about you?
Measuring tapes help us measure distances and the dimensions of different objects. But a measuring tape doesn't work in every situation. Why isn't there a single tool that lets us measure everything? Now, there is. Introducing Bagel, the smart tape measure. Bagel lets you measure just about anything, at home and at work. Bagel has 3 different modes: string mode, wheel mode, and remote mode. String mode is great for measuring straight lines, curves, and around corners. Wheel mode lets you measure irregular or odd-shaped objects. And it also makes taking measurements with one hand much easier. Remote mode lets you measure objects that are far away and out of your reach. After you're done measuring, you'll need a way to record your measurements. Using pen and paper can be a real hassle. With Bagel, you can quickly and easily save your measurements with voice descriptions. Just take your measurement, push the Save button, and then tag a voice memo to it.
Door of the Future Radar.
When you're done, Bagel will send your measurements to Bagel's mobile app via Bluetooth. This mobile application lets you review your saved measurements and share them with your friends. Bagel is precise. It uses our patented technology to make sure you always get an accurate measurement. Also, Bagel has an easy-to-read digital display that's viewable in most lighting conditions.
In the past few years, all sorts of measuring devices have become smarter and made our lives easier. Smart scales, smart thermometers, and even smart watches. But when it comes to measuring size, we still use a tape measure which is more than a century old. Why don't we innovate the way we measure size? So we created Bagel, a smart tape measure. We put a lot of effort into creating Bagel. Our team worked night and day to make the best quality product with this friendly design. We have our final prototype that is ready for mass production. Now we need your help to deliver this amazing product to everyone. Please help us bring this Bagel to life. Thank you.
Size matters.
Drawing is awesome. Designing in 3D can be very difficult. What if making your 3D creations would be as easy as drawing on paper? We want to make designing in 3D as simple as possible, so we're building a tool with which you can start with your flat drawing and from there stretch it upwards, bend it sideways, copy, paste copy, paste, and tweak those details. We are calling it Doodle 3D Transform, and with it, anyone can express their creativity in 3D, even when you've never made a 3D model before. Hi, my name is Rick. I'm one of the founders of Doodle 3D. Together with my team, we developed super accessible apps for 3D printing. Back in 2013, we launched our first Kickstarter campaign to develop the Doodle 3D Wi-Fi box, to send your own simple drawings from a tablet to a 3D printer. It was a big success and it got lots of people involved in 3D printing. People made beautiful things with it. And based on the feedback of those users, we started working on a brand new 2D to 3D app. Our new Doodle 3D Transform app is now almost finished. And you can make way more complicated 3D designs with it. But most important, it's still super easy to use.
Doodle 3D Transform comes with a 2D to 3D split screen, with tools specific for each side. On the 2D side, we have a fun scan and trace function that lets you import drawings and images and automatically trace them to start as a base for your design. You can also draw directly, make squares and circles, triangles and stars, and write text. On the 3D side, you can pull your drawing into a 3D shape. You can tweak this shape, move things around, or give it a twist. Transform works completely standalone, or together with a Wi-Fi box for wireless printing. You can also export your design to various 3D printing services. This way, you don't even need to own a 3D printer yourself. In order to get Doodle 3D Transform into the hands of makers around the world, we need you with us. Many of our friends and co-workers have already been enjoying the Transform app. We think you'll love designing with it too. You can back it on Kickstarter today and get access to a beta directly after the campaign. You'll be using the newest features as they are developed.
Doodle 3D Transform is our second app for 3D printing, and we would love to make many more. Hopefully, with your support, we can build easy tools for you to create beautiful things.
Garages are dark. Think about it, they're full of shadows and unlit corners. I mean, there could be ghosts in there, I don't know. It's dark. It's the biggest room in your house, yet the builder just put one tiny little bulb in there. What are you supposed to do with that? It's like you're going spelunking every time you go in there to find hidden treasure. Think about it, you go in and out of the garage 1-2 times a day to get in and out of your car. Maybe you're in there building projects, you're fixing things, you're building things, you're just hanging out. But mainly you're just bumping around in the dark. It's a problem. But we decided to fix it.
At Stryker, our passion is solving problems through innovative design, and we've found a simple solution to the average dark garage. And the key word here is simple.
The current solution is fluorescent lighting. Now it does a good job of lighting up your garage, but the average homeowner doesn't want to get up in the ceiling to install it. Plus, you may not want to tie into your home electrical system. When you consider the cost of a licensed electrician to install that, you can pretty much understand why a lot of garages remain poorly lit. So, from the depths of the darkest garage comes the Stryker TRiLIGHT.
The TRiLIGHT is a ceiling-mounted LED lighting solution that we've been developing for the past year. We identified the problem through personal experience and our know-how in the portable lighting industry. Just like all of our products at Stryker, the TRiLIGHT was developed through concept sketches, which evolved into 3D drawings, and from there we made 3D printed prototypes. Using the 3D printed prototypes, we tested the validity of our design through end-user testing and feedback. Based on the feedback, we feel that we have created the perfect lighting solution for your garage. And most importantly, it's simple.
Adequately lighting your garage is now as simple as screwing in a light bulb. The TRiLIGHT screws directly into your existing light socket and offers 2,500 lumens of light. That's 3 times the amount of light of your average 60-watt bulb. And it does this using only 35 watts. Now that's energy efficient. The TRiLIGHT is a motion-sensitive light. It uses a new motion sensor technology called microwave motion sensing. It's far more accurate and effective than anything you've ever used in the past. Anytime you walk into the garage, the TRiLIGHT's going to illuminate and will turn off when you leave. And think about it, when you drive home at night, the garage door goes up. Usually you're coming home to a really dark, dimly lit garage. With the TRiLIGHT, it's going to automatically come on when that garage door goes up, flooding your garage with light. It's far more light than any typical garage door opener light.
The durable aluminum light modules are independently adjustable, which allows you to direct the light wherever you need it. The motion sensor can also be turned off in the event that you want to use it like a traditional light bulb in any room.
The TRiLIGHT is great for your garage, but it's also a perfect solution for your attic, your basement, your storage space. I mean, we think the TRiLIGHT really goes great anywhere in the home.
We're in the home stretch of the TRiLIGHT product development. In fact, the design's done. We're in final tooling stages, and we're ready to go to production. And this is where we need your help. We are asking for your backing so we can take the TRiLIGHT and have it tested by a third party, so we can get our ETL certification. ETL certification basically ensures that the TRiLIGHT is going to pass any safety standard tests. You should know that Stryker is not just a fly-by-night company trying to prove itself for the first time on Kickstarter. We've done this several times and we have several award-winning designs. We have a small but very talented and accomplished team, and we're here to make sure that you get your reward.
We will produce the TRiLIGHT in our trusted and proven manufacturing facilities. We will warehouse it here in Mooresville, North Carolina. And our team will pack up your TRiLIGHT with love and care and ship it right to your door.
We hope that everybody's as excited about the TRiLIGHT as we are. We hope that you'll get one or two for your house for those poorly lit garages and basements and attics. Maybe you'll be the gift-giving hero and give one to a family or friend. It's definitely a neat gift that will light up their day.